Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Elden Ring and we're doing another weapon guide, and today it's going to be the top 5 best medium shields and where to find them. So just like my light or small shields video, this one's going to be based on a number of factors, including what their defense ability is, any extra special abilities they have, all that sort of stuff going on with what makes these the best medium shields you can get in the game. And of course, most importantly, I'll be showing you where to get them. So we're going to start off with number 5 with the Great Turtle Shell. So you can see I've got it on me here. It is clearly just a large tortoise/turtle looking shell. I'm not an expert on what the difference between the two types of shells are. I assume it has something to do with how it flares imperceptibly different at the neck. But anyway, pretty cool looking shield if you like using a turtle shell to defend yourself. As for attributes required to use this one, nothing but strength. So we have a 14 strength requirement, so not crazy. Most people should be able to attain that. Attribute scaling of C for strength, so actually pretty decent there. A C scaling is not bad for a shield. Attack power of 198 plus 107, so pretty decent there. This one does have a guard boost of 60, so nothing that's going to blow your socks off, but pretty dang good for a turtle shield or for a medium shield. This one can be upgraded using Ashes of War, and it has the Barricade Shield special ability. And so it's just going to be a charge ability to your shield that is going to temporarily, drastically increase its ability to block incoming blows. So it just makes your shield considerably more effective for a short duration. So yeah, pretty useful in certain circumstances. So anyway, how to get the shield, you're going to have to make your way over here into the Weeping Peninsula area of Limgrave. And you're going to want to make your way over to the Castlemorn Rampart site of Grace, because we're trying to get up on top of this tower. And so the way to get up there is to use Torrent, and then you can ride your way up with this bad boy. And once you're up here, you'll loot it off this corpse. And that's how you get the Great Turtle Shell. So like I said, the top of this tower right here in the Weeping Peninsula. So pretty easy location, pretty great shield. That's number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Alright, and so for number 4, we have the Inverted Hawk Heater Shield, which is a pretty cool looking shield. Got that red and black design to it. I'm just personally a fan of heater shields in general, so most of my favorite shields in the game do take the configuration of a heater shield. But yeah, pretty cool looking. As far as attributes required to use this one, just strength again, and it's going to be 10 for that. And again, we're going to have a C rating in strength for attribute scaling, so not bad. Physical attack power is going to be 188 plus 101. Our guard boost on this one is 62, so slightly higher than the turtle shell. This one does come with the parry weapon ability, and it can be upgraded using Ashes of War. So all the good stuff, pretty dang good shield. And just to show you, obviously a parry looks an awful lot like that. So yeah, pretty great shield. I like it a lot, and stylistically it goes with any time you've got armor that has any sort of a red accent. This is a great option for it, just aesthetically speaking. So as far as where to get this one, you're going to have to make your way down to the Siofra River region, and you make your way there through this Siofra River well, which is over here by the Third Church of America, or the Fort Kite West sites of Grace, so you can make your way to that. Once you've gotten down here, you make your way through until you get to the Siofra River Bank site of Grace, and from there, it's just a short ride to where you need to be. So I'll just zip right up. So once you've defeated those 3 bozos there, you're going to want to make your way up the hill the rest of the way, and you'll find 2 corpses on the ground, one right here, and then one right here. So they will both have something useful on them, but this one right here is the one that you have to loot to get the shield. So that's all you have to do. Pretty simple, easily attainable early game, I would say, and one of the best medium shields in the game, so definitely worth picking up. So that is number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Alright, and so for number 3, we have another one that, well, I mean, it says Kite Shield in the name, but I would call it a heater shield, just given the size and how it's held and everything. Look at it how you will, as a kite shield or a heater shield, but anyway, it's the blue gold kite shield. And so this one is a pretty cool looking one. It's got obviously a blue and gold design, which is apparently supposed to represent the Erd tree against a blue sky, so pretty cool for a Erd tree knight type character. As for attributes required to use it, you need 12 strength, and it has once again a C rating for strength scaling. This one has a physical attack power of 196 plus 105, a guard boost of 65, so just another step above the Inverted Hawk Heater Shield, so we just keep slowly moving up. This one also starts out with the parry weapon ability and can be upgraded using Ashes of War. Once again, you can parry with it, which is a great ability to have if and when you know how to time the parrying with a shield. But anyway, one of my favorite shields, at least appearance-wise in the game. As far as how to get this one, if you're over here in Limgrave in the Weeping Peninsula, you can see where I've got my marker located. We're going to buy this shield from a nomadic merchant who can be found right around here. So I'm just starting off from the Fort Kite West site of Grace. There he is. All right, and so once you've made your way to this guy here, you can purchase the blue gold kite shield for 1,000 runes. Quite simple, pretty straightforward process. At least I think so. And again, that is going to be, so I had the marker a little bit far forward, but it's right here on the map. So that is how and where you get the blue gold kite shield, which is number 3. Let's move on to number 2. All right, so for number 2, we have the first actual kite shield on this list, the Banished Knight's Shield. And now, personally, it's hard for me to pick a favorite, but if I was going to pick a favorite medium shield, it's probably this one. Because even though I do love the heater shield design just in real life the most, kite shields do perform rather well, and this one is one of the best in the game. Plus, it looks really cool and goes with a lot of my favorite suits of armor. So yeah, appearance-wise, definitely an excellent looking shield. As for our attributes required to use this one, 14 for strength, nothing else. Once again, we have a C rating for our attribute scaling and strength. Attack power is 198 plus 107, and our guard boost is 68, so another decent step above the last one. This one does not start off with a skill, or at least I don't think it does. It might start off with the parry skill, but I might have modified this one, so it's hard to say. But it either starts off with no skill, which is what I'm pretty sure, or the parry skill, and it can be upgraded using Ashes of War. So either way, you can put whatever you want on it and make it the shield that suits your playstyle the best. So the only downside about the shield is that there is not a set location on this one, or at least not one that I've found yet. You have to farm it by killing Banished Knights. And so you can find Banished Knights all over the map, but early game, the heaviest concentration is going to be over here in Stormvale Castle. There's a dozen or so of them in this castle that you can farm to get, or you can do it where I like to go for Banished Knight stuff and come over to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion here in Caelid. I just like this better because it's right next to the site of grace, and you can quickly grind out to either get your full suit or your Banished Knight shield. So you can see we've got a Banished Knight type enemy right here. You just take them out, and you keep doing that right up until you get the item or items that you're looking for. So obviously, with any looting type item that you're trying to get your hands on, the higher your arcane ability, the better. And you can also help yourself be more likely if you use the correct trinkets to make drop rates higher. But it mostly comes down to arcane. I think that I've noticed much larger differences with having a very high arcane level as far as loot goes. But yeah, so that's where I like to do it, because it's right next to the site of grace, and you can just keep reloading it end on end. So yeah, you just keep grinding out and killing Banished Knight type enemies until they drop the shield. That's number 2. Let's move on to the number 1 best medium shield in the game. Alright, and so it should be no surprise to anyone that's played the game for any amount of time, or at least any substantial amount of time, that at number 1 we have the Brass Shield. And so this one is very cool looking. It's another heater shield, and it is one of the best shields just overall in the game. I mean, obviously, there are going to be trade-offs for different sizes and everything, but for medium shields, this one really does take the cake. Plus, appearances-wise, it looks pretty dang cool, and it goes with a lot of different suits of armor. So for attributes required to use this one, strength is 16 is the only requirement, and once again, we have a C rating for our strength scaling. Our attack power is a physical of 205 plus 111, and our guard boost is 69. So this one is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, the highest guard boost out of any of the shields, out of any of the medium shields. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's the highest. Plus it's 69, so you can't really beat that. This one does not come with a skill on this one, but you can upgrade it using Ashes of War to make it whatever you want it to be. So once again, we unfortunately do come to the downside of this shield, and it's that it is a random loot drop. And so basically there are going to be guards and knights all over the map that wield this shield. It's very, very common. But the best place, in my opinion, to grind for it is going to be right here in your starting region. So between the Church of Ela and the Gatefront Ruins, you can find like 2 or 3 dozen guards and knights, many of which will be wielding this shield. But I personally just say spawn at the Gatefront and just keep going down into Gatefront Ruins and killing them, because there are quite a few here. So you can see this guy does not wield it, so he has no chance of dropping it. But the horn guy and most of the regular soldier type enemies in here do have a chance to drop it. So you just keep spawning at the Gatefront Ruins and keep running through here and killing these guys until you're able to grab it. And you can see off that first one we were able to get some Greaves. So you can also loot the entire Godric armor set from these guys. But yeah, unfortunately, it is random loot, but considering they're a low-level enemy that you can easily take out early in the game, it's one of the better ones. So yeah, that is number 1, the Brass Shield, and that makes up all of the top 5 best medium shields and where to get them. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be useful. If you did, of course, don't forget to click the thumbs up button to show me, YouTube, and everyone else involved that it's a great video well worth watching. But with all that in mind, thanks a ton for watching and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.